Several days back on the channel, we discussed Sebastian Stan, of course, who was portraying Buckley in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, if he would potentially be interested in the role of Luke Skywalker, as he has been fan cast as Luke Skywalker for several years now. He was even questioned about this in a recent interview, asking if he would ever want to play the titular Jedi Knight. In the interview, Sebastian Stan said he would only ever play the character of Luke Skywalker if he got a direct call and blessing from Mark Hamill himself. Mark Hamill, of course, being Luke Skywalker, the original actor, and that Sebastian Stan would only carry on the legacy of that if Mark Hamill was okay with it. Previously, Mark Hamill said that Sebastian Stan was a brilliant actor, and that he wouldn't necessarily need his permission if he wanted to portray Luke Skywalker. However, since Sebastian Stan's comments about playing Luke Skywalker have gone somewhat viral, Mark Hamill has responded. Mark Hamill actually quoted a tweet that said this: Sebastian Stan says that Mark Hamill would have to be involved if he ever took over the Luke Skywalker mantle. To which Mark Hamill responded, "This assumes I have anything to say in casting decisions at Lucasfilm, when in fact, I don't." I do see in large part where both actors are coming from. I do agree with Sebastian Stan with Luke Skywalker as a character. It does fully belong to Mark Hamill right now. And I do think that if Sebastian Stan were going to take up the Luke mantle, he would want to get permission from Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill, though, is obviously not involved in the casting at Lucasfilm. But I do think it would be wise for Lucasfilm to consult with him if they did ever recast Luke. I've said it before, I do want a Luke Skywalker Disney Plus show, and I want that character to continue on. I'm especially interested in his story after Return of the Jedi. And similarly to how they recast Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo, I do think it would make sense for Sebastian Stan to one day step into the role. And I think that Luke Skywalker will appear with a new actor sooner or later. With that said, I do want Mark Hamill's full blessing for the character. And I think that Mark Hamill would want the character to continue on. Mark Hamill will always be Luke Skywalker. But it would be compelling to see the same character go through different stories with a new actor and a new vision. Anyway, my friends, what are your thoughts on this? And what are your thoughts on Mark Hamill responding to Sebastian Stan? Who do you think will eventually play Luke Skywalker down the line, or do you think it will ever happen at all? Or would the role eternally belong to Mark Hamill? According to my analytics, a lot of you guys that watch the channel haven't actually subscribed yet. So if you've been enjoying the content and want to keep up with everything Star Wars related, force choke that subscribe button. As always, my friends, may the Force be with you and have a great day.